Morning all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher, where it is indeed the morning after. Geralt, why don't you have some breakfast? Some slightly questionable looking bread, for example. Bit of a waste of food, but you know, role-playing and all that. Gambler man.
I respect those who take risks.
Why don't we play some dice this morning over breakfast? Haven't played dice in an entire episode, folks. I'm getting withdrawal. Nah, it's not very good. Oh well. Oh yeah. Two pairs versus one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I like this though. Playing dice in the tavern. It's very immersive and I dig it. I definitely dig it. Alright. I am tempted to re-roll absolutely everything here, because my pair of ones isn't going to be his pair of anything, really. Let's re-roll everything except the 6 and hope that we can roll another 6. How about that? And we won! It actually worked out. There we go. That was weird. 2 pairs to start with. Ah, he's got 3 of a kind though! Oh no! Alright, let's see. Hopefully we can roll a 3 here. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. 5 of a kind, my friend. You just try and beat that. It's been fun, but I must go. Alright. I didn't win very much there, but, you know, it was just dice for fun rather than dice for money. That was. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, you know what I've forgotten? I've forgotten to turn on my flipping auto-ducking software again. Hold on a second. Right. It's turned on now. The software was running. I just hadn't pressed the start button. I'm a fool. But anyway, it's running now. And I don't know whether it'll be this that comes out first or the Morrowind video where I've tweaked it first. But in case it's this video, I have further tweaked the auto duck settings in line with your feedback, folks at home. So hopefully there's a bit more to your liking. Basically, I've increased the release on it, the max pause duration, and I have raised the minimum volume that it actually ducks to, because some people said it ducked a bit too quietly in dialogue. So hopefully now I've got some settings which will suit everybody, more or less. That's the idea anyway. Right, what on earth are we doing? We're going to go have a word with Captain Vincent. That's what we're going to do. I think he hangs out sort of in the training yard bit, doesn't he, around here somewhere? Not that way, this way. Around the other side of the church, if I recall. Here we go, round here. I think. Oh god, what have I walked into now?
The Escalopian snake. I'd love to meet the fool who associated skin shedding with medicine.
Do you know I'm not in the right place? I do not think I'm in the right place. But isn't this where Shani lives, I think? It is, yes. Well, since we're here, I suppose.
Where are you going? No one teach you manners?
I'm here to see Shani.
Sits in a room entertaining guests and pays next to nothing in rent.
Uh-huh.
Poor kitten, her mother can't even afford food for her. I don't dare feed her the medic's food. She'll likely fall sick.
Uh-huh.
Will you take pity on the kitty?
I see. Left-click bribe in dialogues to set an amount and attempt to bribe characters. We're going to bribe Grandma Shani. Okay, right. How does 20 orange sound?
Upstairs, my prince.
Right. I'm going to tax you, though. You realise this, right? You've got to pay the Witcher tax just like everyone else. Actually, we don't need saltpeter. Although I can sell it, I suppose, so. Why do you have saltpeter in here? Why do you have a bomb ingredient in your kitchen, old woman? Oh.
Hello, precious. Do go upstairs.
Yeah, yes, Grandma's cordial. Probably kicks like a mule. That'll do. Grandma's pickles and lard. Perfect with alcohol. Pickles and lard. Yeah, with vodka, that'd be quite nice. I don't know about the lard, actually, but the pickles, absolutely.
Hello, precious. Do go upstairs.
Yeah, I would just. I'm collecting the Witcher tax. Then I will proceed upstairs. Thank you very much, good woman. Right.
How did you find me?
You said you'd stay in Vizima.
Ah, right. I work in a hospital.
I didn't want to disturb you.
How'd you get past the old hag?
That nice lady downstairs?
She's made my life hell.
Girls your age should be married. Don't be ridiculous, Geralt. You're more liberal than that.
Old people are like that.
At least my rent is low. Doctors earn little in Temeria. Many leave.
You stayed.
Someone had to.
Anyway.
Yes?
Not much to talk to her about right now, but hey.
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna. The massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
A lot of torches around. Precisely when I don't need them, but I'm having that chicken sandwich. I'm sorry, Shani. I know, like, you need food and stuff, but... Chicken sandwiches. Oh, amber. Ooh. It's for a good cause, okay? Or saltpeter. That is a funny-looking skull. Right, anyway.
Oh, you're getting old, Granny.
What? She just stands there in the kitchen by herself, just randomly muttering, "Oh, you're getting old." Okay. Hello, sir. I don't know why I came this way, honestly. What's around here? Oh, it's just that leads back to the bank. Okay. Anyway, I've succeeded in getting completely lost, because this is not where I meant to come at all. Where is the... Ah, it's this way, isn't it? I didn't go all the way around. Look at these dogs minding their business. I know. I mean, yeah, I'll let sleeping dogs lie and all that, but still. I'm gonna kill the doggies. not gonna do it. Right. Vincent.
How did things go at the warehouse once I left?
Quickly.
Good. I admit I was hoping for a bit more, but it's always a few bandits less.
That's the last time you use me. I'm not a general avenger.
Had no choice, believe me. It won't happen again. You have my word. I guess you plan to continue the investigation.
Don't have a choice.
I can't help officially, but I'll leave you to it. Anything you learn, I'd be glad to hear.
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
Curiosity is killing me.
I have irrefutable evidence you're not involved.
I wish you'd said so sooner.
Well,
Here's a city guard ring. Wear it, and the guard shouldn't give you any trouble.
thanks. Know anything else about Salamandra?
Salamandra aims to take over the Fistech trade. Javed smelled the money in it. He's a junkie himself.
I see. Well, I suspect that had we not gained Siegfried's friendship from the sewers cockatrice incident, we would you'd be able to use that ring in order to get to the dike. That's what I suspect right there. But hey, we did that. So, what else? What else? Safe haven. Go to the dike to talk to Leeuwarden. Shani in the hospital. Maybe she could use a hand. Yeah. She's not in the hospital right now, though. She's in her house. So, maybe we'll come back later. Okay. Ask Thaler about the... Let's do that, shall we? That's a nice... Just go quickly talk to a dude type quest. Where do we want to go? Oh, it's just around the corner. Perfect. Nice digs. He's having a nap. Also, nice tiger rug. This guy's certainly well off, isn't he?
I'm a fence. I buy and sell.
What you deal in?
Everything worthwhile. So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I think we're doing some ploughing business, not doing some ploughing business. But anyway, yeah. Curse of the lack of voice actor direction strikes again. But anyway, I think I remember this gentleman from the third game. I recognize the monocle and the general tone of voice. I won't say any more than that. Let's have a drink, really?
The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place.
First of all, it's the cocksucking guards. Second, why do you care?
Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you.
Well, it wasn't his fucking razor.
How do you know that?
I have your boyfriend's other property. The sword I got elsewhere.
Other property?
Right. Meaning not his sword, got it? Like his undershorts that he pissed all over or something.
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn-ass fellow, aren't you? From a middleman.
Where do I find him?
At the Hairy Bear Tavern. Doubt he'd want to talk to you. Man named Coleman.
Oh, God.
How did you get Beren?
Stubborn-ass.
You don't
Yeah,
get...
yeah.
And that information you get free.
Oh.
I'll charge you the usual for anything else.
Damn it.
So where did you get the sword?
What'll you give me if I tell you?
I'll stop short of gutting you.
Fair offer. I bought it from a man at the Hairy Bear Tavern.
Care to describe him?
No need, he's the most famous dice player around. Out fucking standing, a real goddamn magician.
Let's see. Yeah, sorry, I skipped a bit of dialogue there that I because it was going through recycled dialogue from earlier, and then it transferred straight into new stuff, and sorry about that.
Have you heard of Salamandra?
Piss-swilling reptiles. I've heard of them, but I've no fucking idea what they want.
Amphibians.
What?
Salamanders are amphibians. Now tell me your connection to them.
I'll be proud if I know.
You do business with Salamandra?
Did you fucking fall off your horse?
How did you get Berengar's effects?
Dog's balls, I'm a fence. Want me to draw you a picture? You think I ask every thief who he ploughed for his goods?
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization, Salamandra, has it in for witchers. A witcher, Berengar, disappears, and all he had lands in the hands of a fence. You. Getting this?
A pox on pictures. Berengar's nothing to me. My suppliers might know more. Besides, I'd never survive in this business if I sold hot goods I actually had a hand in getting.
That's believable. Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So let's assume it's not you for now.
I'd say so. Goddamn Dijkstra, ace spy. Dog's balls, what a clever analysis. If you figure anything out and need more information, creep on over and we'll talk.
Wait, not done yet.
So what'll it be?
Let's see.
Explain to me why the guards tolerate you.
That's confidential. You need to know how to take care of yourself.
Take care?
Both the bastard guards and the arse-loving thieves need me. That's real art, Witcher. I have deals with everyone, and that makes me untouchable.
Right.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
You gamble?
I'm an abso-fucking-lutely great poker player. Why?
Care to play?
Got balls enough?
Try me.
Better believe I fucking will, even now.
Awesome. Let's lose at dice poker. Oh god, this guy plays for a lot of money. We'll catch up on that in a minute. Right, not a brilliant start. What do I want to do with this then? Got a pair of 2s. He's got another pair of 2s and a pair of 4s. I'd need to beat his 4s, essentially. And then he'll roll again after that as well, though, so... Alright, let's roll these 3. See what we get. Pair of 6s isn't bad. Ah, you bastard. Never mind. Oh, I nearly had 3 6s there. I saw it pop up and I got my hopes up. Alright, we're currently beating him, actually, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and re-roll this 1. There. Don't you... Oh, God. Should have re-rolled everything but my 6s, shouldn't I? More dice. I am determined to beat you, sir. Okay, accept bet. And what am I working with here? He's got 2 5s and 2 4s and a 6. Ah, it's pretty grim. It's got to be said. Come on, dice gods. Oh, yes! Now we're in business. Don't you dare roll. Yeah, there we go. Hurrah. Right, next round. Nearly got into the 3 6s again. We're getting 3 6s this time won't be too hard, I don't think. Unless I'm very unlucky. But I'll raise the bet a little bit, in fact. Come on, give me a 6. Give me a... Cursed myself by raising the bet, didn't I? Yeah. You got 3 of the kind, the bastard. What has he got? Ah! It's going to be tough to beat. Come on. Oh, there we go. I might have just managed it. If he doesn't... Come on! Come on! Are you serious? I got 3 6s and he rolls 4? This guy. This guy...
So what?
I will defeat you, sir. I will defeat you. Oh. Alright, that's a good start. 3 of a kind already. Don't raise the bet. Just try and beat him for the sake of winning. Don't try and win money on this. It's a fool's errand. Can we get a lucky 3 here? No. Alright. Good start. Another good start. Alright. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If I raise a bet, I will curse it, and it'll be all over. That's how this works, okay? See what I mean? I didn't raise the bet, it gave me another 4. If I'd raised the bet, he would have rolled like 4 6s or something. Finally. There we go. Still a bit out of pocket from that, I think, but fine. We beat him. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. He has it downstairs. Interesting. I'm just going to go randomly wander around in your basement, Thala. I hope you don't mind. Whoa. As if this is just sat here for the taking. He's going to let me take this. He's just going to let me have this. It's weird. It's really weird how NPCs just don't really react to you nicking their stuff in this game. But I feel like I should, on the basis that the game is expecting me to do it, and therefore it's balancing everything around Geralt's basically collecting witch attacks on everyone, you know what I mean? I'd be inclined to be like, no, role-playing, I'm not going to steal people's stuff, Geralt isn't a thief. But if the game's expecting me to loot every container I find, I might get in trouble if I don't, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Even in the third game, you can just loot random people's stuff from their houses, and they don't seem to care that much. Like, occasionally, guards will take objection to it, but it's odd. It's very odd. You have to go to the Hairy Bear Inn and talk to the gambler. Aha. Would that be the fat bloke I've gambled with a couple of times now already? Possibly. Possibly. Alright. Back to the Hairy Bear we go. I still think it's a great name for a tavern.
Time to pray.
He loudly declared to no one in particular.
Waste the words.
Who are you guys? Water armorer.
Are you the one Siegfried spoke of?
Siegfried, the knight from the sewers?
It is you. That cockatrice troubled us for ages. I heard it was a hard fight.
She was young and fell quickly.
What's your business?
What does the Order do in Vizima?
We help fight the plague, keep the peace, and fight monsters.
Plenty of work.
We protect the people and bear the light of the eternally flaming rose.
Well, the other guys do. You don't look like the fighting type, do you?
When did you join the Order?
A while ago. My father was an armorer, and I after him.
Will you sell me your wares?
Siegfried's friends are always welcome. If you want to buy something, speak to my apprentice. I handle forging and special orders.
Ah, I see. So you're like the dwarf at the blacksmiths. You can forge swords for me. Who's your apprentice then? This guy?
Greetings, sir. Can I help?
You the smith's apprentice?
Sir, I sweep up, fire the furnaces, run the shop.
Can I have a look?
As you wish.
What have you got? A very expensive leather jacket, which I bet looks identical to the one we're wearing, which is a bit of a shame. A two-handed steel axe. I had a look through the manual, by the way, to see if there was anything in there about using non-Witcher sword weapons and how effective they are and stuff like that. Nothing at all in the manual about these. So I still don't really know what the benefit of using them is. I don't know if they're more or less effective than using my sword. I mean, obviously they're not going to be effective against groups, because you've got the group style for that. But I'm wondering if maybe they're a bit more effective than using the sword against, like, a single opponent, maybe, or something. I just don't know. I just don't bloody know. And they're expensive, so I don't want to spaff a load of money on these things. And then they have them turn out to be a bit rubbish, you know? How about you have all this saltpeter I don't need? That's about all I can sell you, isn't it? Alright, fine.
That's no bargain, that's rubbish.
Oh, hello, Siegfried.
Geralt, I was wondering if you'd care to join the Order.
I hadn't really thought about it. I'm here about the notice.
I suspected it would interest you. Have you proof of slaying 10 drowners?
No, not yet.
Return when you have their tongues.
Jolly good. Geralt in a knightly order? Can we really see that happening? I don't think I can, personally, but... So far, they've made a relatively good impression on us, though, the Knights of the Old Flaming Rose, actually. Alright, where was I going? I was going to the Hairy Bear before I got totally distracted, wasn't I?
How strange.
Nice hat. You comment? No, just a random thug, okay. Okay, we're looking for the gambler fellow. This guy, I think.
I respect those who take risks.
Silver sword mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offense.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
The garden at St. Lebioda's hospital.
Right. I think that might be the guy who put the contract out for the Equinops. Yeah, the gardener. 3 Equinops rootstocks for the gardener. Let's have a chat with this gardener, shall we? Specifically about where the bloody hell these Equinops are that he wants dead. As well as the sword.
Never seen anything stranger than that freak.
Fill my heart.
What's that?
Wrong way. Weird how kind of actually surprisingly linear the layout of this town is when you think about it. We always end up running up and down the same roads. Now then. God knows, it should be around here somewhere.
St. Lebioda's hospital for victims of the Catriona plague. Only 2 stages after this. Old Vizima and Hell. Damn, I'm gloomy.
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
Well, I'm not actually trying to go inside, mate, but, whatever. I have a ring. Oh, didn't care to voice that line of dialogue, apparently. Right, are you the man I'm after? You are the gardener, alright.
This hospital garden demands a caring hand.
You seem to like what you do.
Like it? I love plants and know them well. I spent my life dealing in bloodshed. Now's my chance for peace and quiet.
Bloodshed?
It's no point of pride, but I long earned my living as a mercenary. Those times are behind me now, and here I am, content.
Okay.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
Lucky for you, I've got quite a bit of food. Have some blueberries.
Delicious. Amazing how honest toil can stir the appetite. Thank you, Witcher.
Ask for roses in exchange? Why would I need roses? Anyway, no, you were saying?
You were saying?
During the war, I served as a mercenary under pretty Kitty herself. You've heard what a warrior she was. What a woman.
Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them.
Too true. We could take on anyone. I saw half the world as a member of Pretty Kitty's corps of mercenaries. We even went to Zerrikania.
That's really far.
It was hell. Hot as an oven, and humid as a bathhouse. We massacred the natives while Zerrikania massacred us. They have flies there that creep up your nose at night and lay eggs. Then the larvae eat your brain and crawl out your eyes once they mature into flies. Disgusting. Many of us died thus. There were also diseases, venomous spiders and snakes, and many other afflictions I can't even name. I even saw a striped horse. After almost 8 months of fighting the jungle, we had to retreat. Impossible to win a war if you can't locate your enemy. It was the only defeat Pretty Kitty ever suffered.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Look how they grow.
Alright, yeah. Flies that crawl up your nose, lay eggs, and the larvae eat your brain. I could believe that. Striped horses, though, what rot. Total nonsense. I don't believe a word of that.
Don't you fear the plague?
My garden brings joy. When Melitele decides my time has come, I will go happily.
Godspeed.
Yeah, I actually am not finished with you, though.
Look how they grow.
God, this game really does love to eject you from conversation when you don't want to be ejected from conversation, doesn't it? Anyway.
I'm here about the notice.
You look like a warrior. Care to kill Echinops for me?
Certainly.
Bring their thorns as proof.
I was hoping you'd tell me where they are, but never mind.
Look how they grow.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware, the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
See, again, I'm now wondering if Cohen is a book character. He might be. I've just not read it yet. Of course, some dice poker in the garden wouldn't go amiss. Tee-hee-hee. So hopefully we can make this one quick. 2 pairs. Not a bad start. I don't know if this guy's a person that I need to beat, honestly, but I'm going to assume he is. So, like, dice to roll again. You could quite easily get 3 of a kind. 3 dice. He needs to roll a 4. So I will take that into account and see if I can roll another 5. Bit of a gamble, but that's why they call it gambling. Oh dear. I'm more or less back where I started, in fact. See, he did exactly what I thought he'd do. The dice gods were kinder to him than they were to me, then. Six high straight, that's a problem. Come on, 3 5s. Well, 1 5. That helps a bit, but no, it's not going to be that, is it? Curse you, gardener.
Look out.
Curse you, sir. I will beat you. Okay, we both got a pair of 6s, and he's beating me currently with that. Ah. Give me some more 6s. There we go, there's one. But he could quite easily do the same thing. Not if he does that, though. What? Oh, he got a full house. Right. Okay, come on, we can do this. He's just the gardener, for heaven's sake. But if he keeps rolling like that, I'm not going to beat him. Bloody hell. Oh dear, oh dear. Here's hoping. That was so very nearly 3 5s. Screw you, game. I'm winning. Okay, I think we were drawing there, but because I had a 2 and he had a 1, I think that's why I won it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was about to say, ooh, it's a draw, but no, it comes down to whatever the spare dice is, I guess. Yeah, okay, a pair of 2s and a pair of 1s is not fantastic, it must be said. I'm gonna... Call me an idiot, but... I'm gonna try for something better. There we go, like 3 6s, for example. And a full house! Full house, gentlemen and ladies. Look at that. Wonderful. Try and beat that, you bastard. That's what I thought.
Oh, my lovelies.
Unknown herb. Damn, there's a type of herb I don't know about. I must remedy this. Can't get in that way, apparently. Oh, this is where they burn all the bodies. Oh, grim. Damn, I need to go find a book, because there's unknown herbs here. They might have useful ingredients. We'll go in the hospital, trust me, but... let's have that while we're at it. But I'm going to go to the book merchant. How much? I've got 299 orans. Well, we'll see if that's enough. I'm going to suspect it might not be, though, because his books are pretty expensive. But, yeah. Herbs that I don't know about? This will not stand.
My daughter. Let's drink.
Bit of casual racism.
What do you want?
Right. What have you got? Information on the Koshchi. What on earth is that? Forensic medicine, field plants. I've already read this. Swamp monsters. Feanwed. Herbarium devoted exclusively to Feanwed. Teaches the reader to recognize the plant and obtain alchemical... Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Although I can't afford it. I'm 1 orange shy. That is... very, very... very frustrating. I don't have ritual plants either. Yeah, God. Books are expensive. Which makes sense. Which makes sense. Books were expensive back in the olden times.
Rumors say quarantine will last while the plague rages.
It totally makes sense. They're expensive in this game. They're also very expensive in Morrowind. An odd comparison to make if you're not aware of the fact that I play Morrowind a lot on this channel, of course. But, yeah. There's 2 RPGs that I can immediately think of on the top of my head where the books are very expensive. Which isn't often the case in fantasy RPGs, I notice, actually. A lot of the time, books are not very expensive. They're sometimes not even like I'm thinking about Baldur's Gate 2, for example. They're rarely even worth picking up because you can't seem to sell them for very much. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm just wandering around now. Yeah, talk to Shani about the sword. Right, to the hospital! Take me to the hospital. Oh, God, I want to listen to some Prodigy now. I shall have that on while I'm doing the editing. Is she actually in the hospital right now, or is she somewhere else? Let's go inside anyway and have a look around. I think she might still be at her house. Hello.
Vertical pupils, pale complexion. Back to bed immediately.
Oh, she thinks I'm a patient, right?
You'll be fine. I promise. I'm so tired.
We give our lives to the Order.
Wouldn't mind taking...
Oh, there she is.
Hi, Geralt.
Hi, Shani.
I miss Oxenfurt sometimes.
You could always go back.
No, I'm needed here. Few have your immunity.
I wanted to talk.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home. The hospital's no place for personal matters.
It wasn't really a personal matter, but... We know where she's staying. We've already been there, but...
Where are you staying?
I have a room in the northeastern end of Vizima.
Easy to find?
Opposite the house, there's a small square with a sculpture of a snake.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, alright, fine, we'll offer to help.
How can I help?
Your skills are no good here.
Shani, I do other things besides kill.
We don't have a cure for the plague yet, but... Did you know Rusty?
Don't recall.
Before the plague took him, he discovered certain plant extracts retarded the disease's progress.
You need those plants?
Yes, the best one's celandine. Unfortunately, it's only found on swampy ground.
I'm pretty sure we've got a fair amount of celandine, because I picked up tons of it in the first chapter.
I'll try to help.
Every blossom counts. Bring at least 5 sprouts.
Here's the celandine.
Excellent. I'm really grateful.
It's an ingredient for our swallow potions, so I sort of hate to part with it, but it's probably fine. I think we can get some more pretty soon anyway, so... I'm not sure which option to pick here, really. Do we be chivalrous, or do we actually try and get something out of this?
I'd prefer a monster anatomy lesson.
I dissected a drowned dead once.
Oh, I see. That would have given us a glossary entry on drowned dead if we didn't already have it. That's what that would have done. Alright, never mind. And we've leveled up, which is certainly nice. Altar of Melitele. I always pronounce it Melitele in this game, but I think it's Melitele. Geralt's friends with a priestess of Melitele. Nah, I mean, even I'm struggling to pronounce it now. In the old books.
I'm so tired.
What have you got? More bomb ingredients in the hospital. Interesting. Cults and religions of the Nordlings. Alright, let's have a read of that, shall we? Among the numerous faiths of the Nordlings, the most widespread is the cult of Melitele, a goddess in 3 forms: young girl, mature woman, and old hag. Melitele is a mother goddess, caring for her children. Primarily, women pray to her, though men in need might also utter supplications. The religion is a vestige of the old matriarchy and testifies to the weakness of the Nordlings. People who worship female deities are soft-hearted and incapable of preparing their sons for war. In recent years, the cult of Melitele has found a rival in the cult of the Eternal Fire, which came out of Novigrad. Clerics of the Eternal Fire demonstrate fanaticism and almost complete devotion. The religion is hostile towards any form of otherness, including non-humans. The Order of the Flaming Rose is the cult's militant arm. The treatise also examines other faiths, including the cult of the Lionhead Spider. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting, really, because like the cult of the Eternal Fire are all pretty much bastards, as far as I can make out. They're outright gits, and yet the Order of the Flaming Rose seem quite reasonable. It's interesting. Quite reasonable so far, anyway. I'm going to keep that book, so I can probably sell it to the book merchant for a fair amount of money. Yes, I'm robbing a hospital. No, you know what? I'm not robbing a hospital. We're thinking about it completely the wrong way. We are taxing the hospital. We just gave them some medicine, after all.
This wound festers. I'll change the dressing.
I am a humble bureaucrat. That's all I am. Oh dear. Okie dokie. Now what? Memory of a blade. I have to talk about Shani about the sword, but apparently we can't do that until she's back at home. For some reason, I don't know. I guess she's kind of busy, to be fair, but hey. Okay, go to the dike and talk to Luvarden. Speak to Luvarden about... the messenger is working for Luvarden. Yeah, okay, so... We can talk to him about that as well. Finders Keepers. Oh, yeah, I still have a key to a door that I don't know about. It's in the sewers, apparently. To a crypt in the sewers. And we need to talk to Kalkstein about Berengar as well. Yeah, Kalkstein's around here somewhere, isn't he? I think I bumped into his house but didn't go in. Alright, let's go find the fella. He's up there, is he? My dude Kalkstein. Mad as a box of drowners. But you know. He might have some work for us, actually, in addition to knowing a bit about this.
What's the problem?
One should tell bastards like that to go plough themselves.
Candy. Which taxes in Full swing. Quite the wine collection on the go at the minute, haven't we? Jeez. I'm hungry. I'm going to go have some lunch after I finish recording this video. Kalkstein! Why is everyone asleep during the day in this town? It's weird. What time actually is it? Yeah, it's midday. Get up, Kalkstein. Come on.
Finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
We meet again.
I need your help again.
With what?
A grave matter. Something that could prove a milestone in alchemy. Connected to your profession, too.
Tell me more.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Right.
I heard Witcher Berengar was working for you.
I hoped you wouldn't discover that.
Care to elaborate?
I hired him to investigate the Swamp Tower. I didn't want to scare you, but I still have designs on that structure.
You hired him and he disappeared. Didn't you find that odd?
It's why I want you to solve the riddle. Maybe you can also discover what befell Berengar.
What do you think happened?
My competitors for that knowledge might have disposed of Berengar. He left this book with me. You might find it useful.
Okay.
Let's talk about Salamandra. I think you're in league with them.
What, me? Why?
That's what I'd like to know.
What is it you're after?
Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization. It's suspicious that people you hire are chased by Salamandra.
I don't know who pursued Berengar, but I had nothing to do with it.
You didn't try trapping him to hand him to Azar Javid?
If I worked for Salamandra, I would never let myself be linked to Berengar. You offend my intelligence. Go away.
We'll believe him for now.
I believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help. But now, back to work.
We're not done yet. Don't go back to sleep.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You went back to sleep, mate. That's what you did.
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al Ghul marrow for me?
Not yet, but I'll get you some soon.
Hurry! I need it for my solutions.
Would it kill one of you people to tell me where to find the monsters? Ugh.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please. Legend says...
Alright, sorry about that, folks. I had to go answer the door, and there was no way to pause the conversation. That's really annoying. Sorry, there was no way around that. I want to examine that source witcher and write a dissertation certain to immortalize my name. I'll have access to secrets that have been hidden away in that tower for years. Unfortunately, the tower is locked up. 8,000 irons. Whoever helps me get inside. Okay.
I'll see what I can do, though I'm sure this won't be easy.
Were it easy, I'd not need you. Breaking into a powerful mage's lab is complicated. We must gather detailed information on the tower.
Where do I find it?
In the tales and legends recounted by elders and swamp folk. In old books, too. Recorded wisdom is infinitely more reliable.
Any specific titles in mind?
Ransant Alvaro's The Secret Gates, and an alchemy treatise, Ain Soph Hour. I know a certain dwarf had a copy of The Secret Gates. The second book, written by an anonymous gnome, was lost long ago, and could be hard to find. While you search for these, you can test my newest invention, a crystal that links places of power and my workshop. It will allow you to teleport, disintegrating your being into billions of pieces that travel beyond the time-space curve.
And then it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this?
There is some chance of error, but it's minuscule.
Right. one assumes slightly different to the usual teleporting portals or whatever it is that the other mages and stuff regularly use, like Triss used earlier in the game. Yeah, that was a little bit annoying. Sorry about that, everybody. The mysterious tower, yeah. Promised Calxtine I would get more information about the Mage's Tower and the Swamp, 2 books of particular importance. Yeah, he was mentioning something else about a legend about the tower involving a prince or something. When unfortunately I had to desperately alt-tab and run downstairs. Yeah, we're going to find out plenty more information about the tower anyway as a result of this quest, so luckily we didn't really miss any vitally important dialogue there, I don't think. But and that is unfortunate. I'd reload, honestly, and go back and do it again if it weren't for the fact that I have no idea when I last saved, so... Yeah, well, anyway. Anyway. Find the 2 books for Calxtine. Right, well, by the sounds of it, the dwarf antiquary fellow in the market probably has the Aensof Hour one. But the secret gates is more difficult. In the meantime, yeah, we need to ask the swamp dwellers about Berengar. So the swamp, let's have a look here. If we go to the world map, the swamp is this bit here, I think. This kind of general area of the world. This was the outskirts where we were in Chapter 1. We're now in Vizima itself. Or at least we're in the temple quarter of Vizima. Right here. And then there's the swamp which we want to get to. So, it's possibly about time we went and had a chat with Lou Varden at the dike. Although I think I might check the sewers first with this key. See if I can find some drowned dead down there as well. And, police siren, hooray. I don't know if you can hear that on the video. You might have been able to, it was quite loud. We used to have police sirens in these videos all the time back in the day when I was at university and recording videos, and I lived down the road from a police station and a hospital. And I didn't have a noise-cancelling microphone, so... where's the one about the... What's he called? The private investigator. Here we go. Witcher's Secrets. Yeah, we still haven't talked to this guy. Now might be a good time, potentially. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to explore the sewers. And, yeah, that might be the next thing I do, I think. We'll explore the sewers. We will talk to Shani. And talk to... Get our hands on that book if we can afford it. And talk to the private investigator before we go off on an expedition into the swamp, essentially. I want to get as many things as I can wrapped up here in town before we go marching off into the swamp. So, that's the idea. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will have to be next time, because we've run out of time. Although, let me just quickly check Calxtine's basement first. It's a laboratory. My inventory's full. Are you kidding me? Wow, it really is. I have picked up an awful lot of odds and ends, haven't I? Let's eat the candy. And is there anything else? What is this? Book of the Kiss. Except from the witch's secret stolen from Kaer Morhen. Ah, I forgot to check this. Staunches any bleeding and raises resistance to it. Insectoid oil increases damage caused to insectoids. Argentia increases damage caused to monsters sensitive to silver. There you go, Argentia. That was the thing that was popping up earlier when I was randomly messing with potions but didn't work properly. Anyway, we've got some new formulas now. That's nice. What else can we quickly scoff here? I'm keeping the sugar doll because I know I'm going to have to feed it to a child at some point. Flint is rubbish. Bye-bye, Flint. You're getting dropped. We don't need it. We've got Igni. Basics of alchemy and the saltpeter. Right. I almost don't want there to be anything else down there now. Goose fat. Pepper vodka. Useful stuff. We really need to find a merchant we can sell all these goddamn rings to, really. It's getting ridiculous. Ugh, man. Let's ditch the dried fruit, I guess. No, let's get rid of this Redanian lager and pick up that. And get rid of... So the wine might be quite valuable, you know, so... I hate inventory management. Buy chicken leg. Love the goose fat. Tina Rose. Apparently I can't make any room for that. Whatever, fine. Toodles chicken leg. What we got here? More Stamford's dust and goose fat. Right, okay, now we really are done. Now I've looted the basement. Next time, folks, like I said, we'll be wrapping up those tasks and also hopefully trying to find a goddamn merchant who will buy this crap off me. And if not, I suppose I'll have to go to the inn and store more stuff in the chest there. But anyway, that's for next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll catch you then. Toodaloo.